Let's get the mic check going, make sure we're good there. Just testing mic. Let's see how we're doing here. Yep, good to go. All right, we are back expanding Coffee City. Got a couple of things I'd like to get done today. I will mention off camera, I had some construction, traffic jam going on down here. So I kind of redid that map, that area. I don't know, I should have waited and done it when we started, but it was glaring. And then I was kind of trying to come up with some ideas for our more, I guess, rural areas. So I've looked up some kind of ideas for how we could design the neighborhoods and things like that. So that'll be coming today. Trying to think of what else. We were running into creating kind of this expansion area back over here yesterday. So we've got our rail coming in. I'm pretty sure we don't have a whole lot going here as it was just introduced. Actually, I don't think that we have a train set up to it. We need to do that. Why don't we start there? While I see this real quick, let's go ahead and figure out what we're doing here. Noise is low, just abandoned. Not much we can do about that. All right, so then let's get the train to come in to that guy. So we have been starting with everything here. We got another one that's demolished right there. All right, so then we'll go into the train area. We got our different, let's just see how routes are doing. We've got 3. Looks like yellow is the one most used.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling
so that one comes over here.
We urge the public to remain
well,
calm during these breaks and
no, I really can't tell. I don't think there is one that goes that way.
The city's website on how to plan
I think
for
it's
these temporary events. This has been a
Cargo
public
Railway
service announcement.
Looks like it's highlighting this bus, not the railway. Why is it doing that? That's bizarre. Hello, Sayelda. How are we doing?
The commercial district is booming as the area
Train,
is attracting
cargo,
more high-end
cargo.
stores, bringing the
I want to
latest
see
in luxury
this
to
one.
our neighborhood. You can now shop for
Where
designer
are
shoes
you?
while sipping a fancy
Oh, here we go.
Java
It's the one that comes in
or so
here
my wife tells me.
and goes
That's good
out
for
and
business
back in. I
and
find
good for
that
the community.
fascinating.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back.
Absolutely fascinating that thing is 76% used. All right, that's good to know.
There's no sinking this boat, Yolanda.
All right, and then we had 2 others that aren't doing well. Let's see. So this one here is not doing a darn thing. Where are you going? My worry is not doing anything. I wonder if it's even in service because I couldn't find it a minute ago. It looks like it's not. Okay, so let's just go with, we goofed on that one. So let's go back. We'll go to cargo. We'll find the orange one, which is not doing so well either. So nothing over here. By the way, the dog is prowling around for snacks. I hear it shaking its collar in there. I don't even think, because usually they all come into here. I don't see it. Where? Okay, so it's going from out of town. It's under here. Where? Route 1, that's fine. Where are you at? So it does come here. Alright, well, let's not worry about that one. Let's go to the other one. It's not in use, this green one. Man, I guess the question would be is, do we create a new route or do we actually delete this one? I don't know if I've got enough trains to accommodate a whole new one. It's the other thing too with these, I don't know where you see the total amount of trains. You've got the train yard, right? But it doesn't really tell you, what does it? Let's see. If you click into here, we got 15 total. So I should have enough for another. Okay, so let's just say we'll do another route. So we'll come in here. We'll go to trains. And let's do a deep blue route. Deep blue. And then we'll use here the creation points. We can toss it into here. And then I'd like to come outside the deal. And then we can come right back to here. Complete route. Alright, so now we come back to trains, cargo, we have 4 routes. And let's just see. I mean, at this point, I don't know that this one specific is going to have a whole bunch that it can do. We probably need to get a couple more of these fields working. And then the other thing is maybe we do a little bit of industry. Maybe industry over here. I'm not, because I know we're going to have, I think wind issue won't be an issue. That all goes out, right? That's what I thought anyway. It would all go out. Anyway, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll maybe do another. These are chicken farms here. I don't think we're going to get any closer here. We got another group in here. We can put some more farms too. In fact, why don't we do one more while we're starting it? Just do a road. Say. Like that. I don't know if that was the right way to do that. Chicken, no, we're not doing chicken, we're doing this. And it can almost grab everything. If I did it here, it's pretty good actually. So really I could do, delete that, I'll put it against this road. Like that. Yeah, alright, and then, well, I wish I put them down, I do that thumbs down thing. I don't know what that's all about. Probably delete that little nub that's there. How's the plane looking? Are we getting better on that? All right. Let's see, can we? That worked. And then put it to here. Oh. There. Okay, and then on this. And cool, we delete that little nub. And then kind of wanted it to go more like here. Of course we can't. So we'll do a 180 to there. Would also be nice if these two met straight up. Alright, so let's delete the nub. Oh, great. Why? Apparently I connected everything through that. Alright. I think we're good. No. We're definitely not. I didn't do this one. Alright, now we're good. And then I can take you, make you a little more flush. There. Wonder, could put some trees along here. They wouldn't be very big. I mean, I kind of want my crop area to be my crop area, though. I don't know. Efficiency's, I don't know, more my thing than looks. This is the way I kind of play this, so. Man, yesterday this time I was doing TikTok and I got probably 100 views in the first 5 minutes. I got two total views right now. I am buried in the algorithm today. So if you're watching, please leave a like, leave a follow, say hello. Really would appreciate it. Okay, so we got the chicken farm going. We got a little bit of business here, a little bit of housing, and then I think we've got another area here where we have some ore farming, not ore, but some ore we can pick up. Let's see. It's like literally right there. So why don't we bulldoze this? We do dirt road. Kind of like here, right? And then we'll come back out of here. Thought I clicked it. There. Alright, and then now we can do... What are we short on? Let's take a look. So we got our production. We're doing pretty good on a lot of it, actually. Looks like ore itself probably could be a thing as opposed to coal. So why don't we do some more ore production? So we'll do this. We'll do not coal mining ore. And why isn't the road? There we go. So we can do that. And it broke right away. Perfect. I think the Great yesterday was asking right about that. And that was another example of it doing exactly what we've both had problems in doing. So there we go. And I think while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and buy that adjacent tile and get this guy producing the entire area. That's why I don't just buy everything all at once. I buy it when I see the need for it. Kind of gives me the ability to flex when I need to and grab that piece that fills in what I need. We need to do more of a flat area like that. I felt like a little bit of this section would be good to grab. Not much there, but that little nub that's there. 90, and then we'll drag this over, make it 90. And then I kind of want to flatten this side a little more. We're 90 there. There. And then really don't need it that far up. I think that looks better. We could drag another road around and then do a guy here. Let's do that.
Who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly
I think I heard thunder just then.
My dear Professor Hornbuckle.
What if we did, we can do here, and this guy can get here. We could try and do another one on this end. How big?
Demands that I
Come on.
against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives
Don't know.
from a life.
Really, I think what I do is I drag one in the middle and I get all of that area.
Oh, I do thank you for the honor.
Like
But
right.
I digest. To continue, Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish.
Probably too far. Probably should have been more here.
There now, my
Lane
good
isn't
fellow.
there.
Chin up,
Interesting.
as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to
What
those poet chaps, eh?
two? Okay, well that's not too much further.
Provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
Probably leave
This
yourself
just in,
3.
traffic. If you're
Okay,
thinking
well,
about
I mean,
hitting the streets, you can
I guess on
expect
one hand it could be
delays on
worse.
the
At
major
least you know
roads,
it's coming.
especially during rush
And
hour.
that's not terribly
Good to
long
know,
from now, but
Jim.
I understand
Seems like
it's
everyone is
not
in a
when it's
hurry
supposed to
get
be there.
somewhere fast. It's worth
Unfortunately.
slowing down. And if you can,
All right,
plan a trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd
I
rather
kinda
wait an
want
hour in
that to
traffic
be
than have
on
to
while I
start
do
thinking about
this.
everything all the time. Besides, if I
Sorry
did
you're
that,
delayed for
I'd
what it's
never get
worth.
anywhere.
Alright, so then we'll drag this guy a little bit further down. Like, oh, maybe we just go all the way to the street, even though like all of that's not covered in, just see how that plays in. And then we do the same thing here. And this one we can drag back in that way. Pups is in here trying to see if there's snacks. Anybody has any snacks to offer to the pups? Pups is hungry. It was 3 hours early today. It's every day it's different. That stomach is a hungry animal. When it kicks in, it just kicks in. You can't ask why. It just. Alright, so let's finish that. There we go. Okay, so I got that now. Hopefully that really will be the catalyst for this guy to kick off. I would like to do, let's try and make this a little more decorative too. So, got this whole area in here, we could probably start getting going. I'm curious what this does. Is it noisy? It's noisy. What's going on, Eddie? Didn't get the notification, really. Yeah, I was, I don't know, a little early today. Not much. It's probably, what have we been on right now? 23 minutes or so. What's going on, Austin? A long time no see, bud. Tum tum dum, give me gum gum gum. Love it. You guys are like clockwork, both on the same time. We were going from 1 viewer to 4 viewers, all in the matter of minutos, as you will. Yeah, the dog is now trying to knock a cable. What are you doing, doggo? You got 2 hours. Alright, kind of was thinking that I'd buy up into here. I don't know. The other side would be, we could, let's see, what if we did that here? Let's buy a little bit up in here. It gives me room to move that road a little bit. Oh, come on. Agree with me, mouse. You. I'll buy like these 6. How many do we have? 25. There's a road here. I'm thinking about making it kind of meander through here. I mean, if we're doing it, we might as well do it all, right? That whole section, that whole section. And then we'll get into here in a bit. It's a good chunk of expansion that we can go through there. I do kind of want to move these highways. So why don't we pull those 2 there? All right, so what I thought would be me to move this chicken farm. I think it's right. Yeah, I'll probably move that one somehow, put it back over here, or maybe even here, and then take the highway, just edge the side of that fertile land there, and then we can get the whole thing here. And then same thing here, make the highway go right smack in between, kind of like right in here, to where we can use any of this we want to start grabbing stuff there. The other thing we could do is take the highway in here and split it, one going inward and one going kind of that way north, I guess, or whatever direction that is. Do like a fork, because I could see another highway coming this way, which is kind of really where I was thinking about taking this. I was gonna do, I feel like a lot of the roads I've got are really straight. It's not, I don't know what the word would be, but not how you'd see streets go. So if we did like this, have this guy kind of come out here and then kind of curve back on itself. Let me pull this back up so it goes like around there. Could even do more this way. Let's see, a bit more center, like that being up, but I want the road tool selected. Crap, I can't see the road though. Alright, now give it to me there. Austin, what's new with you, buddy? We could do kind of a turn right in that 180 there, go in the other direction, and then have one go this way. So like right in here, we could come maybe up this way too. We do it a little bit more here. That way. And that kind of splits the 2 fields that we'll have eventually. So we'll have like grain growing here and then ore going here. And we get a little bit of business and residential kind of in through here is the idea there. You said 4 p.m. like you said. Sealed is just minding her chipness. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to be spot on with the time. I'll start when I kind of start. It's going to be at the 2 p.m. or right around there. I need to figure out, I guess I could. So I typically create my go live earlier in the day. I wonder if that's the reason why you didn't get notified. I kind of just created it on the fly and then went live. So maybe that's why you didn't get notified, Eddie. And if you see a live tomorrow, let me know and I'll, that would probably definitely be it. All right, so we got that. Let's see. I do kind of want to know where these fields start. So they're kind of here, here, and there. Okay. So you got a little bit of residential here. I'm wondering, do we do another neighborhood kind of adjacent to here? Maybe we take like a smaller street. Here. Oh, it didn't curve. I didn't have to curve on this by. Come back to here. Here. To... And you do it straight. Oh, that's really weird. I was thinking maybe of like even with that and then come straight down. Okay. And then even maybe in here we cut across like that. And maybe we do there. I kind of like how that's so much further apart, but it's close. Hold on, let me kind of fix this. OCD's kicking in. Yeah. Getting there. Not quite though. All right, I'm gonna go with that. That's better. All right, and then I think as we always do, it seems like a school is in demand, like right as we start. So let's put a school down someplace in here. We need room for it to grow. So maybe we put it kind of on the outside over here. Or we could even put it maybe... see, they want to walk to it is the argument that I keep seeing. So if I do it someplace they can't walk, that might be bad. How could we handle the walking question? We could do a walking path. Actually, let's do this. as we build this out, what if we did like a walking path to the back of here, down the back of here,
A driving advisory
and then we
has
come
been
in
issued
like
for the
there,
immediate
right?
area due to poor road
Curve
conditions.
that kind of along
Please
here.
exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets
curving
until
with me?
conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. You're tuned in.
And maybe
to
that'll be a
Second
good
Road,
reason that the
channel where
road's
the
a little
classics
split,
never
if you will.
get old.
We're
Okay,
live,
and then
and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
perfect.
Road maintenance services have already been
And then
dispatched,
now,
and
right
traffic
off
flow
that,
should
we can make
return
the
to
school.
normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little
Be
while
like
until everything clears up.
If
here.
you're in it, you already know.
Could have been better with
No
that
use
path,
reminding you.
but that's
Meanwhile,
okay. We're on a curve.
expect delays and drive safe.
And then let's upgrade it. Here. Here. We could do. Like we've got this street here. We need to connect into. I think that's the connection to those farms, isn't it? So we'll bring that back in. We could either bring it in here, actually. Let's do it both ways. So let's do. Do it dead end to here. Right there. And then we'll do another one. Curved into here. View. Kind of cool to curve it into that. I don't think that really lined up as good as I had hoped. Okay, let me fix this side of it. There, and then we'll do a couple of roundabouts. One there. And that one didn't line up right. I think this side's a little wonk for that one to line up, so let's fix that. That one actually still may be. So it's this side, literally. It's that little piece. Eddie, you're awfully quiet today. What's going on in the Eddie world? You've changed that road completely. There. There. Alright, and then we'll delete this and then re-add it back. Looks a little better now. I like the idea of the walking path. I don't like how this was on a curve. I could add it like dead end over here. Yeah. Anyway, so what if we did that actually? What if we moved you more flush? It's still on a curve though. I don't know. I think it's probably okay where it's at. Just see how it fits in. Alright, so we need to add some housing and all those kind of things in here. So let's do a little bit of housing. We'll do you, all of you, you. And then let's space that. All of you here. All of you there. And now we can now, since they have that little space in there, just drag another walking path through. And then take this walking path through here, bring it up to there. That not go straight. Almost looks like I went diagonal a little bit. Let's pause real quick, try that one more time. Yeah, I was trying to stay on this block. Perfect there. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? I could come up and over right here. I wonder how that would look. So if I brought... No, it's not going to be a very busy road anyway, so I don't know how much it would matter. We can do that later if we want. And then here we can put some more businesses. So let's do that. I wish it was on this street. Let's see, can we do our trick? Kind of worked. Put the different pieces here. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to build on that though. It's not on the street. So let's see what it does. Might not find the path for it. Let's see what these do. Now if I get filled in, right? Alright. And then we've got a little bit of office space here. See what that does. Cool. How we doing, chat? Still awake over there? All right, so we'll let that all build in. We added in a couple more units there. I do think this chicken farm will probably end up having to move, and we'll probably come this way, which I know is actually going to hurt our railway too. We should probably have to go underground around that same point. Change that. Yes, as Eddie says, please like, share, and follow for the notification when I go live. We were up a follower yesterday on YouTube. We had several on TikTok yesterday, so I appreciate that. And what's going on, M1337? Welcome back. Coffee City is doing well, man. Let's see, we're now 102,000. I really haven't been keeping up with my peoples as far as that goes, but I mean, we were like 70 or 80 when I looked last, I guess, so we kind of popped up, but we still got our major suburb over here. We kind of annihilated a lot that we had in this vicinity here to kind of build into our kind of downtown area, which is doing quite nice. We're trying to expand over here. We're creeping up, I see now, on some high density demand. It's so how much caffeine overdose has happened so far? Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I feel like I'm in need of another coffee as we speak. Actually, we ended with this yesterday. Check this out, Eddie. All of these buildings need labor. I think that's because they can't get over here. There's no road to get here, so I feel like we need to figure that out. Maybe put the bridge right here connecting in. I wonder if that would do it. 2-lane wooden covered bridge. I don't know. Let's give that a shot. Never used that one before. Go here. Can we go up 10? I'll come back down. I don't want to make it not a straight path. Maybe I did that wrong. But let's see if that adds the ability for traffic to get over there. I wonder if we need another parking lot here for that traffic. The other thing I was thinking is, do we need... Oh, see, they're filling in. Nice, that worked. Because it's not a regular road, I was wondering how much of that would actually work. It's Pleasure Island? Yeah, Caffeine Island? I don't know, man, yeah. Eddie had kind of an idea of making like a little island of... He wanted the Statue of Liberty, but we don't actually have that in the game. So I'm kind of shocked. I think that was like a staple of the old one, right? So we just kind of made a couple of different, like we got the botanical garden, a park, and then a couple little businesses in here. And I tossed in a park maintenance depot, but I know we always seem like we're hurting on those. And I think that's what these guys are actually. Yeah, maintenance vehicles. So let's see how those play out. Yeah. We got a couple other ones we can actually add in depending on if we like the way we're doing it. A water park, a few others here that some we've used before actually too, but we got another island here that eventually we could probably move to if we like the way this worked out. Getting crime down here. Definitely looks like it's already resolved, but we had a little crime guy over here. But yeah, okay, well at least we solved the problem. I was worried that that was going to be a problem for... Alright. How did our... Let me just see our traffic over here. I fixed this off camera. It literally was basically two highways and a street cutting across, and it kept jamming. So I did this just off camera before we started, and it looks like it's great now. Almost wishing I'd have built a street up and then added a little bit more buildings in there, or even be here. I was just trying to give a couple of businesses here the ability to have industry near it. I went out today to try this one like sports bar, and it was closed. It was closed yesterday and today for construction or like something. And so I went to a different one right down the street from it, sat down, waited for about 5 minutes, and the lady was playing on her phone the whole time. And I just said, I don't think this is the right place. So I went to Panera, no, Panda Express, which I'm not a big fan of, but it was cheap, easy, and available. So I might go Friday. It's been really rainy, man. For that reason, I haven't gotten out that much. So I'll do it this weekend. I knew I had to stream, so I didn't want to stay out too long. Liverpool played, and I was like, you know what, I'll get out, get a little bit of lunch. But I didn't get to, so I have to watch it on my phone. It's funny the little things you miss when you get to these more like rural cities like I'm in now. I miss my Hooters, I miss my Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's not because the food in those two places are good, it's just it's a known quantity. You know what you're going to get, you know, you're going to get decent service, and the food, you know, like it's a burger that's good. Believe me or not, okay, this is going to sound blasphemy. Buffalo Wild Wings has a fantastic burger. It sounds too good to be true, but I'll be honest with you, it is probably one of the better burgers as I travel. Anyway, if you haven't had it, give it a shot. I love hot wings. I'm not the biggest Buffalo Wild Wings fan as time goes, but they really do have a great burger.
Thank you, Professor.
And they have cheap beer too. Their $5 special is just about second to none.
Export division. Sources tell us
So there's my
the city
spiel.
has more services than we know what to do with.
You know
Alright.
what that means, folks.
We did
It
never
means we're not
cultivate
cutting
this
things
little
close
area
enough.
here.
Well, no. The point
Let's
is we're
do that
selling
real
it and
fast.
bringing money into local
That's right.
control.
You
Get-
could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
There. So another one I found, they don't have a lot in Texas, but In-N-Out was quite good. A couple of times I've tried it. That's one that I've wanted to try for years and never had the ability to try. I've only been a handful of times now, but they're really good too. You guys have a favorite burger joint? Like if you're gonna go pay top dollar for a burger, where are we going in your mind? I probably went too far up with that. Doggo is doggoing. Okay, so got that. Probably do another one like right here in the Roosevelt to a little fork right here. To like this. And a little bit of that. Oh, that jacked, didn't it? Waffle House. That's a good one. Burgers though? I don't ever know they've got burgers there, do they? That's something I've never had there. If so, I used to go with my son religiously on the weekends, but obviously for breakfast. Did not know they had burgers if that's the case. Eddie, why are they giving me thumbs down every time I put down a building? Have you seen that? I just did it. Why are they unhappy when I do that? Are they jealous of their neighbor? I keep seeing that. I don't remember that being a thing in CS1, given it's been a while since I played CS1. Alright. Probably could make this go out further. Yeah, let's do that there. And then you could probably get the gap in there. I did get a nice little kind of gift card that like every little town, every little spot, I guess it's a seafood spot, does clam chowder here. So I get a free cup of clam chowder. I've only done it once so far, but I get a free cup of clam chowder at a bunch of different places. So that'll kind of force me to get out and do that. So maybe I'll go do that this weekend or Friday. I usually do sports bars and things like that, like beer-oriented type places when I get out. Burgers. Seafood apparently is a big thing here. It's definitely out of my norm. I'm not a massive seafood person. I'll actually put it right here. Yeah, I'll put it like right there, and that's probably gonna be fine. And that'll be the last one. Oh, come on. I guess it's not straight. I'll just do this. Complete it for now. Eddie says, it's in the middle of nowhere. Probably no services. I don't think so. So it's like I put that guy down next to him. Immediately this guy does a down arrow or down thumbs down. So does that? I don't know. Almost done. That's filled in. Get that filled in. Bam, and now we have timber. Got one little section here, then we're done. Bam. Well, come on. Probably delete that road, really and truly. Well, because that's as good as it's gonna get there. Okay, so now I got timber. I got this section we can do with, I think it was chickens that we were doing. Yeah, livestock, but I'll do that later. Do it later. Well, you a Texas cowboy, so yeah, burgers are your thing. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Calling me a Texan. It's so funny how little I feel that the longer life goes. I love it. Barbecue would be, I think if you're from Texas, you'd be searching for barbecue. The problem is you're not going to find good barbecue outside of Texas. It's kind of searching for a needle in a haystack, to be honest. It's actually one thing I do enjoy is smoking, like brisket, burnt tips, things like that. I haven't been able to do that since I left, man. It's starting to kind of weigh on me. I missed my. I had this little bitty electric smoker. It was not a true Texan smoker, but man, it was really good. Made great barbecue. One of these days, we'll get back to it. By the way, if you haven't already, leave a like. Consider following me. Subscribing, I'd appreciate it. Alright, looks like all of this built in over here. I think we're going to get a lot of noise in this section. Yeah, Texas is known for its meat, that's right. Let's do a little bit more road-wise out here. We did... Actually, before I put that down, where does this thing go to? Man, it's right there. I'm gonna probably put that highway down first before I start building all this out. Because I'm having a feeling that highway's going to go right behind this school now that I'm seeing it. We do have... Oh, we lost it. We had demand for high-density residential. Unoccupied buildings. Really? I kind of feel like maybe we put some businesses down in here. Hopefully we can draw up some demand. What if we do that? We got lots of business and everything else in here that's skyrocketing. Let's try... I don't know what the dog is doing in there, but her collar's shaking crazy. What are you doing in there? I'm gonna get her to answer me. Alright, we got two of those. We'll do this here. We have a walkway. I'm wondering, do we do... Yeah, we do it. We do like... Why are you trying to snap? Stop. Austin says, if you need or want anything, we got it in Milwaukee. We don't call it good land for nothing. It's funny, Milwaukee. Actually, I was hearing something about you guys earlier. Was it today? I think it was like the friendliest cities, and I think Milwaukee was actually the top one. It was saying Portland because 60% of the people who live in Portland aren't from Portland, so it's a very diverse city from that. Austin was another one because of the phrase "keep it weird." That there's a bunch of diversity there too. And then you guys, there's some kind of like winter festival that quote unquote makes you forget the fact that it's winter. It's so good. That's kind of the statement they made. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but kind of found that interesting. I think I'm gonna take the pedestrian walkway and pull it down further. Kind of like the idea of that. See if it helps these sections down here. It's right, man. $500 million. It's right, man. I am almost at $1 billion actually. Doing quite swell as far as I'm concerned. Austin is Silicon Valley of Texas. You were absolutely correct on that. That's where it's at. So what if we do kind of a split on this next one? We'll do a little bit of this mixed residential. Do like 3.
Local
gap,
authorities are urging the public to conserve water and
another
reduce the
3
burden on the
there.
city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet.
And then we'll
Cut
do
back on watering the
more
lawn
big
and
business
shower with a friend whenever possible.
here.
This has been a local public service announcement.
And here, and
A
see how that
driving
fills
advisory has
in.
been issued for the immediate
And on
area
the
due
other
to poor road
side,
conditions. Please exercise caution
we'll do
if you must
kind of the
drive,
same
and try
thing.
to
We'll
stay off the
do
streets until conditions improve.
3.
This has been a local public service announcement.
You're
This is a
listening to
bigger
Second
one,
Row
actually.
Radio with J. Thomas
So we'll
Hornbuckle.
do
And
3
we're
there,
playing some of the finest classical
3
music on the
that
air.
way.
Hit that dial right here.
This just in from traffic.
That one
If
have a
you
way to
are
get to
thinking about
anything.
hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the
So
major
let's
roads,
do
especially during
here.
rush hour.
Oop,
Good to know, Jim.
here.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry
Gosh,
to get
dang it.
somewhere fast.
Goofed on that one.
It's worth slowing
There.
down. And if you can,
There,
plan
and then
your
we'll
trip
put
outside the
business.
Oh,
Office, I should
don't
say,
know. I'd
here.
rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to
Like
start
that.
thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Chicago is just 30-minute
And
drive
to
from your
our
house.
main
How are
feature
you
story. The
kidding me,
commercial
really?
district is booming,
Am I that
as
map
the area is
challenged that
attracting more high-end stores,
Chicago
bringing
is
the
that
latest
close
in
to
luxury
Milwaukee?
to our neighborhood.
Hold on a
You can
second.
now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business. And
Man, I tell you what, I did not realize they were that close to each other.
We'll be back after this.
I did not know that. And I know we studied maps in school, but I don't think we studied much of the North. Now it's all about like Texas history and all that BS. That doesn't really help you kind of know the nation as it was. It's funny. Austin says he loves South Milwaukee. Milwaukee is the annoying sister that tagged along with the older brother Chicago. Can you get good pizza in Milwaukee as opposed to like, I guess what they claim Chicago's the pizza capital or pizza blah blah blah? What's that like? Oh, these guys in a little bit. We'll take maybe a little snag into here. Fill in some of this. Alright. Do some more row home in here. I should put a park on the back end of that little open area there. Small plate. Let's do that one. There, you give that a park. What's so nice about South Milwaukee, Austin? Why do you say you like it as opposed to another area? Is it parks and that sort of thing, or what? Cow's Milk Pizza, probably in Milwaukee. You guys are talking things I got no clue about, but you're both kind of in that North Midwest, if you will. Put that in there. Probably do another row back in here. I mean, put like regular houses this time as opposed to the let me do let's do this under here. We'll go all the way down to like here and then come through, and then we'll continue that on through to here. Let's say we can even do a little bit behind these guys there, and then we'll do, like I said, we'll do housing in this vicinity. Well, I definitely don't want it to go over all of that. Perfect. And then let's get some more offices, places to work. And then there you get one more park in there. Like, oh, I didn't leave enough space for it, really. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we got the best pizza. I was watching the news this morning in a restaurant that's got a lot of ingredients across the street. At the market, everyone. Oh, they get their ingredients from, I see. What toppings do you like on your pizza, Coffee? So for me, I'm pretty plain, man. I'm a pepperoni guy, but I do like the pizzas or whatever. So like the sausage or the pepperoni, that kind of thing. But I don't mind like the bell peppers, banana pepper kind of thing. I don't like olives. I think if I had to choose, like no seafood, so no anchovies, no olives are the biggest thing I don't want. But I definitely like pepperoni. It's probably my big fave. What about you? What's your toppings, Eddie? Austin says I'm about 10 minutes north of the state line. God, like so no man's land for me. I need to, I guess, study that area a little bit more. I'm potentially going to Salt Lake after here, which is still nowhere near where you're at. But yeah. Milwaukee. Austin, you got a favorite pizza set up yourself? What's your pizza fave? There. Would it help to have a walking path to the back of here? Curious if it allows you to walk to the back of these buildings. So if we did like this, let's do it from like here. Actually, these are really where you want to walk from, right? Come on, really? What the heck? Why can't I do that? What's going on? Why won't... I don't want to be there. That's the middle of the flipping road. I don't even understand this game at times. Just curious if they can get to school from this walking path. Like, are they entering in from here? Would be the question I would have. And then, does it help to have maybe a connection here, for instance? I don't really want lights. Can you not put a light there? What's... Oh, you're kidding me. I have to remove the crosswalk, otherwise it is light. So, it looks like Eddie seems... A lot of people don't like... Yeah, I definitely don't like olives. It's just... My wife likes olives. I'm not a big fan, but, and sausage cheese pizza with crust stuffed with cheese. That's interesting. Okay, so you like the sausage and the cheese. Do you like ranch in your pizza? I have never done ranch on a pizza, no. I have never even thought of trying that, to be honest. It's always the red sauce for me. Ranch? Like, so you're saying, like, instead of the marinara, you would put ranch? Or you dip it in ranch? Which way do you go on yours? On that? Understanding walkways and trying to throw them down like trying to figure them out is the idea here, not that I'm creating any kind of new plan here. I'm just trying to see if... Why is it not unselecting? Okay, that doesn't overwrite it. It does eventually. There. I'm trying to see if these walkways are somehow beneficial. So you see, like, it's a concrete thing here, so is here. They should be able to walk to these areas. There's that. And it looks like Hidden Valley. Okay, so, but again, Eddie, are you talking about like that goes underneath the cheese and say your sausage? Or is it that you're dipping your pizza in that? And the dog just nudged the bell like it wants to go out, but I think it just wants to get fed. Because we just went out like 20-30 minutes ago. Well, it's probably been an hour now. Alright, let's see how those walkaways are doing. I'm not seeing a single soul walk that area. Wonder if we do a few apartments in here, that would help with anything special. Let's do a couple parking garages. Medium, maybe. One there. One there. And we'll do a bigger thing, do a little bit of a space, do another one there. Oh, that fit perfectly. I know we have like a little smaller one here, maybe a little small one in the corner. And if we went to the store, there's so many combinations of sauces. Stressful to choose. Really? Yeah, you mean dip it. Okay. Yeah, I've seen and I guess I have tried that. Or get the powdered kind, sprinkle it, powder. Interesting. haven't done that. I've done the powder where you put it into like a sour cream or like a yogurt before. That's pretty good. And you're making me hungry for pizza now. All this pizza talk. It's great. I wonder how bad it would be to put a mixed business here. Let's see how loud this makes that area. It might not be good to do. Actually, we could just do them together like that. Do 2 more there.
You're back.
Is pizza like your burger for me, I guess? So like if you're going to a new town, like you look for a pizza shop. Was that what you do, Eddie?
Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia.
Let's check our
Art and
coffee
culture.
island out here.
Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous
Got a couple of cars.
We're live.
I wonder
and we're getting
would it
reports about
hurt to have a
traffic
parking
accident,
lot out here?
somewhere
I don't
in the
know.
city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched,
Kinda
and
takes
traffic flow
away
should return to normal. But if you're planning a
from
quick
the
trip out,
ambience,
you
but
might want to wait a little
let's see
while
what that
until everything
does.
clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is
Yeah.
downtown investigating the story behind our declining
Pretty
commercial zones.
big fee
So,
for that
what
one. That's
exactly
probably the
is
biggest fee
driving
we've
this
done.
sudden
35.
downswing in business?
Then we got a
Kim?
customer.
Good
Nope,
question,
missed it.
Glenda. I'm standing
What's going on,
outside what
Jinx?
used to be one of the busiest stores
How we
in the
doing over
city.
on Kick?
Not long ago, it would open its doors to lines of customers 7 days a week. Now,
So you're
the place is
saying,
shut,
Eddie's saying
but
he
most of the
pizza's
commercial
like his
buildings
burger
once
for me.
worked
So when he goes to a new
thriving
town,
city
he'd like to
block.
get pizza.
And the question
Trying
on
to find a
everybody's
pizza shop.
minds,
I gotcha.
how could it have come to this?
Are you doing a
Thanks,
Coke with that, or are you
Kim.
doing a beer with that,
We'll
Eddie?
have more with Kim after the break.
Jix, do you play City Skylines yourself, or just kind of bouncing around through streams? What you up to? Let's see, did this parking lot get used? It did. Oh, nice. Really did. Okay, so it's almost half full. Not quite, a little less, but it's filling up. That's cool. And then we just put that one down. I did get the fee up to 30 on it. Where are these guys? They're still building it. Okay. So I'm going kind of slow here. This guy's going PS4. I can't wait for it to come out for both you guys and the Xbox guys to be able to play on console. I think it's coming pretty quickly here. Eddie says he doesn't drink beers. No, not a beer guy. It's one of my vices, man. I love a great cold beer. Alright, so we got that. Did this pathway ever get used? We got these two here. I want to actually up there these to 20, and then maybe make a couple of more. They're neutral. We probably need to put a park in here. Let's see why they're neutral. Happiness is not the greatest right here. Let me do a pretty decent park. Campfire site, no. Large city park. Let's do maybe like that. They even care? I don't look like they even cared. Just a couple of them had positive things to say. Looks like this needs an actual road. And then what else? Intent. That was another thing I was going to check. We don't have much on the mail service going on over here. Nor do we have probably much internet, now that I think about it. Probably need to add a noisy section to our area. Where is some noisy that we don't care about? Be nice to have fit it right smack in here with all the traffic, wouldn't it have? Could probably put it like over here. This area gets pretty trashed though. We could do these. It's interesting. So you see why I did this wonky looking tower here? So I built like a plateau and I put it up on that plateau. This little spiral looking road. The coverage was fantastic on that one, even though it looks terrible. I mean, the coverage was kind of a fun thing I did. I don't think anyone was watching that day. But you can see the coverage, bright green for how big it is. Like, I don't know. It's kind of funny that that actually worked. Because these guys don't get any coverage, I mean, otherwise, so. And sorry, Jeeks is asking, City Skylines 2 is fun to play, question mark, or is 1 better? No, 2 is better. And Eddie and I over on YouTube have been going back and forth about this. The changes between the two are not drastic. There's enough change for me to warrant saying I recommend it, but it's not going to be night and day, like, this is the best improvement ever. It's smooth, slow, subtle changes. So if you're used to playing on console, you probably haven't experienced a lot of the, how should I say, like the mods and whatnot. It's like the street mods. But putting down streets, like the way the streets would be put down, like the mechanics of them all are really revamped. Like you have the snap twos and the geometry in that now that you didn't have before. You had some of it, but it's a lot better now. That's probably the major overhaul that I've seen. And they're still trying to fix little small bugs, but I think it's going to be a much better game coming into it. It's still, the way I view it, kind of in beta, even though it's not. Hey BK, welcome in, buddy. Doing great. But yeah, I definitely think 2 is better than 1. It's a little more polished in the way it looks and feels. It just does have bugs still, so that's why it's not on console quite yet. And Eddie also mentioned he is a root beer drinker. That's cool. I had a root beer in quite some time. They're good. Good for sure. All right, I think I'm gonna try and fit this somewhere in here. Why is, oh, look at that, it's bright green way out here. I don't hate that at all. It's bright green in here too. What about, not up there, not up there. Bright green here though. I wonder, okay, so then my next question would be, what is, see, that's where my fields are though. And this is where my oil would be. Well, I'm not really doing oil over here anyway. Yeah, you're waiting to play it on the PS5, I understand completely. I know most of the people that are following, watching along with me, are doing the same. They're either playing it or they're waiting for it to hit console, just like you, bud. I feel you. Man, PK, you're up and it's almost 5 a.m. That's crazy. You're an early bird. Austin loves root beer for show, for show. Yeah. One of y'all is up at 5 a.m. One of y'all is telling me it's 5 p.m. I love it. It's 3 p.m. here, so yeah. All right, so I guess I could put it like right on the edge of this farm here. We get the better part of the city being here as opposed to maybe here it's not quite as good. I don't know. You can do it right back there. Kind of would prefer it being more central, but don't know. Let's just go with it. Get it kind of away from the housing that's there. Bam, I'll put it there, and then let's see if we can get the benefit of it drawn out by a couple of towers. So we can put another tower here, maybe. Yeah, maybe along here. This isn't really used that much. Eddie says I'm Central State. Yeah, you're in Illinois. Almost 12 hours difference. Yeah, BK, it's major difference. You're on the other side of the world, homie. That's cool. It's neat that you guys are all different time zones. I love it. All right, and then over here, I'd love to see this be a little more diverse. I wonder if these guys would benefit from technology as well. Even over here is not doing so hot. That one. Oh. Do it there. This is still not great up here. I'd love to be able to put one down here and it just light it up, but what's the... How do we do 2 upgrades on that already? I don't... Yeah, so, okay, this is our server farm, by the way. I probably didn't describe what I was doing here, but essentially this is internet traffic for the city. And these radio masts are basically extensions of that, or you can technically use these alone, which is kind of what we have here. It's just in like a little, I don't know, tower for what it's worth. So I'm just trying to make sure as I'm putting these down that I get decent coverage. They're not cheap. They're like 5K a month upkeep. So they're not free for what it's worth. It looks like over here we could probably use one eventually, maybe more like out here. You do the street to it though. And then this section here is kind of hurting, so we put one in maybe along here somewhere. We got a college over here, so I feel like they'd probably be good to put one like right there. Alright, and then let's look at over here too. So we could probably put one maybe off this dirt road back here. So that area now is covered. I don't like the fact that my downtown is so not green. Like, that's where I really want it. And it's not. We could put one maybe on this little side road. Nope, it has to be more central here. Interesting. There. Does that allow me to get... I don't know. It's weird. Divided by time zone, United States by CoffeeMan. That's right. It's funny. Yeah. It's like all of these guys are kind of hurting with their internet. So my question would be actually, if I come back over here, if I bring this closer, I don't know, it kind of works, but not really. Let's see if we upgrade this guy. I know that there are certain upgrades you can do.
From our erstwhile listeners.
What does that do for internet access?
Me and my sister love you.
By the way, it's one of those things in this game. It's like you can play it and forget any of this stuff and not do it and have fun playing it. But it's this little minutiae, like internet activity and connection, that makes the game so intriguing to me.
Hayden himself?
I do really enjoy this.
Y'all got soul.
It gets difficult.
Yes, soul. A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys.
Like, I don't remember this even
probably
being in the first one, to be
is
honest.
Pinky.
The Internet Towers,
I
maybe it
told
was,
her,
and
that ain't funk.
it came
That's
later
classic.
on, but
Yes, indeed.
correct me if
That
I'm
must
wrong.
be most exacerbating. Classical
We got
music
this
has
guy.
been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they
Why don't we
say,
put one here?
is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soul.
Her last estate never sees sun for
And
63
on to our
days.
main feature
See,
story.
I'd be
The commercial district
okay
is
in the
booming
dark
as the
for a
area
few
is
days at a
attracting more
time. Like, I
high-end
don't know,
stores,
63
bringing
straight
greatest
days?
luxury to our neighborhood.
That
You
would,
can now
I
shop
don't
for
know, man.
designer shoes
Be
while
rather hard
sipping
for
a
me.
fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my
Plus,
wife
being
tells
cold
me.
and you not
That's
wanting to be
good for
outside
business
and having no
and good for
sunlight,
the community.
that'd be kind of rough, would it
I'll
not?
be back after this.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere
Jix, where are
in
you
the
from?
city.
What
Road
part of the
maintenance
world?
services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
It's not
If
really
you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to
helping.
wait a little while until
Oh,
everything
actually, look at
clears up.
that.
If you're in it,
I pull it here, and it
already
actually adds it
know.
further
No
north.
use reminding you. Meanwhile,
Further I go that way,
respect
the
the
less
lanes
the...
and drive safe.
Seems like a kind of a waste, though. Yeah, because now it's not doing much more. I was trying to like figure out a way to push the coverage from these in, but I'm just surprised this guy isn't doing even that. There's also this one here. All right, let's. So I'm really spending a lot of money on these now. I'm thinking about what if I just did one of the other ones? What upgrades do we not have? We've already used the Grand Bridge in another map. It's not a big deal. We're not doing geothermal on this one. We can't do hydroelectric. We could try solar eventually. We'd have to actually do you. I don't even know if that matters, to be honest. Okay, water. I didn't use the advanced pumping station the last time, so I don't know that I would this time. We have 33 points. We're not quite there yet. Recycling. Interesting. Why? Oh, I have to do recycling center too. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Geological Research Institute. I don't recall doing that one the last time. Maybe we did. Fire. I think we'll do this eventually, but not now. Prison, we could probably do that eventually too. And the whole point of this was the communications. So this is only 4. Let's go ahead and unlock that. What does this do? I don't know if that's really needed. We do need to look into the post office stuff. I think that was one of the notes I actually had to look into. Alright, so now we've bought that tower. That just seems utterly pointless, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna give me anything I don't already have. What if we did that there? Just curious if we upgrade it, what does it give us? Doesn't even have an upgrade. That's it. Well, that's trash, because that's 95k a month, and it doesn't give us a thing. Here. Yeah. I'm getting green over here now. Like, light green, if you will. If I move you to, like, here... I don't really see the point. Not getting any better. I almost feel like that was pointless. Last but not least, nothing. Alright, well, I think we'll call it at that. So there we go. How are we doing down here? Is this being used at all? Parking lot is doing terribly. Attractiveness 200. I can't really tell. Is it being used? It looks like it's doing okay. Attractiveness 81. Looks like there's a helicopter flying over. Park. I don't know. I don't know if this is really that successful or not. Oh, there's a lot of walkers. Okay, so maybe it is doing okay. I can put a little more businesses over here. Just curious how well the ones that are here are doing. Yeah, they're not doing terribly. I don't know. Let's see. When do you think CS2 will launch on console given the current state of the game? And it's one of those things. I bet it's gonna be all of a sudden, and we'll not know it until after it happens. But I think by summer for sure. I would almost say Q2, so like spring break-ish time frame. I don't think they're still really doing a whole lot of bug fixing as far as performance. I think it's quote unquote done, and they're going to start working on all the upgrades now, the DLCs and whatnot. I think I saw that one of the last articles I saw. I mean, they'll still do performance and bug fixing, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't think that's their primary now anymore. I kind of wish they'd do a little bit more of it, but I know that people want the DLCs they were promised, and game advancements are also going to be a thing. So, but getting console players active, I think, is probably big for them, because that's a massive influx of the cashola. So, yeah. Let's do. You agree with that? You think the same, or you think it'll still take them a while? Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna leave a little blank area in the middle. That one. This is ultimate, yep. Yep, we'll get whatever they come out with. I'm in no hurry, but I'm just like anyone else. Paid for it. Technically, I want it, but I think it was great they stopped all of that and went and bug fixed and whatnot. I think that was crucial. I think it only helps PC players to get console players on and get more people complaining about things that don't work right in the game. So I think for what it's worth, I don't have any problem with that mentality. Oops, I failed that one there. You think May, June, right before summer? I could see that. I mean, I definitely think by summer it should be out, for sure. Because that's when they'll have the biggest potential for sales. Now, I know it's on Game Pass, obviously, but someone like Jinx who came on, he's playing on PS5, so he's waiting for it on that, which, yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's get housing going in here. Let's do... break right there. do another break here, and then we'll come in with our fancy street. Come on, clickety click, click. I don't know if that's a game save issue or if that's my mouse being not fun, what that is exactly, but sometimes it just delays like that. Alright, so do this. I think we'll do another break right in there. And then we'll put another park down here, here. And we'll do a little bit more on this side too. You know, it's not bad. I have times where it goes crazy, and then I'll do a reboot and it fixes it. I've had a few here in the last few days that it's been that way. But it tends to go away pretty quickly, to be honest. I thought it would be a lot worse, to be honest. I've had PCs in the past that have just gone absolutely like hot to the touch. And this one stays pretty cool. And it's obviously still a laptop. I don't know how much I've told y'all about it. It's an Asus ZenBook. And it's got the 4070 NVIDIA in it. I love it for what it's worth. It's a 14-inch. So I travel, obviously, like you guys know. So for me, that was crucial for me. I wanted a little bit smaller of a keyboard / enclosure. Battery life is absolutely terrible. So really for traveling purposes and playing it, you know, I couldn't go to a bar and play at the table. It would probably die within 20 minutes. But just messing around on it, battery's probably hour and a half max of 2, depending on what I'm doing. Any gaming, it's an hour at best, probably. But I do love the laptop nonetheless. I use it like a desktop 99% of the time. So, alright, still waiting on that high density. Not really sure exactly the mechanics to make that come into play. We do that. Hell, don't get me lying. Hold on. No, let's see. ZenBook Asus 4070. Pretty sure this is the one. Give me 1 second, I'm looking at a different screen. Yes. Control C. $2K, they were about. It's about what I spent. I linked it. i9, 32 gigs of RAM. I think it was a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's all on there. Don't quote me.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Bought the extended warranty just in
public to remain
case.
calm during these breaks in
Laptops,
service
I don't
and to
think I
follow the
would
guidelines
trust
on the
them
city's
without
website
it.
on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical
I'm
has
just gonna
always
actually
been
do
penned by
all
someone
of this
sitting in front of a sheet of
in
blank
here.
paper, using
I'll leave
only
a
their
break
imagination
there and then
as
do
guides through a silent
all of
audible
that.
masterpiece. Now here we sit, listening at full volume, and our souls are
I'm wondering if this higher business will attract
but
any
let
kind
us not
of
tarry. On to the next
residential demand or not. I don't know.
We're live.
We'll see.
And we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Yeah, I bought this laptop, and I'm just, yeah, for what it's worth, I bought it specifically because of this game. I didn't say like, oh, hey, what are the specs that I would need for this, but I kind of knew along the lines of what I wanted, and I bought it specifically because I knew I was buying a game I needed to play on PC. So that's what I got. I really like it for what it is.
There's no sinking this
I had a Mac that I gamed on. If it was a game on it, you know, that I couldn't play on a console, that's the only thing I had while I did it before. Macs are not for gaming, so but it worked for what it was for a while. And then I had my Xbox Series X that I mainly was my, if I gamed, that's really where I gamed for what it was. Love that thing. I bought a card for it, so if and when something else comes out that I want to stream, I can now stream via the Xbox too. I haven't tested it, so that's something I'd like to do up here before too long. I don't really have a game specifically that I would test yet, but that would be the plan. My nephew's real big on playing Fortnite. I'm not, but to each their own. And so I play that on PC right now, so whenever you guys see me stream that, which I will probably be streaming that later today. And how the afternoon goes. Anyway, that's on my PC. I haven't streamed anything as of late on the Xbox. I think I started a few things on there doing Twitch, but I don't know. Oh, we got a bottleneck. Got a bottleneck. Yeah, and the power's out over here. Alright, so all our power comes straight through that line, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's here too. Okay, so we probably need a transformer. I can almost guarantee you that's the case because we don't have anything over here right now. So let's put a transformer way out here. And then we will go underground. We'll come like out here under, oh, can't do that. And then maybe, oh, it doesn't let me because I've got issues with those. Do you, there we go. Okay. I could probably also do another one from here over here, but let's see if that solves my problem. Yep, it did. Okay. Yeah, it was 22-ish when I bought it. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what it is now. I did look, but I love it, man. You buy a gaming laptop, you're gonna spend some money. The desktops ended up being maybe like $1,500 to $1,800 for the same specs. I mean, now I could probably find one like $1,300, $1,200, but I want to lug a desktop around. I don't know. I feel like I'd have greater problems with those breaking. So if I had a power outlet, then I could play this just about anywhere, to be honest. So what's going on here? I think I put, well, that's not doing any good. We'll do maybe there. Wonder if that makes the area any different. Oh, I clicked. Messaging there. I don't know if that really helped or not, but we're getting some more green in there. I really wanted this whole area here green, but no such luck. Can I move? Sorry, I know this is probably kind of getting old, but Oh, come on. Nah, didn't make a difference. I think before, actually, let's do that. Let's upgrade you. All right, and then let's look at the mail. I think that's where we started this at. So see these, some of these businesses, man, they're not getting good service over here, and we probably don't even have a post office over here. So we got one noisy area. Let's make two. These neighbors are gonna hate that though. You're a transformer. Let's do this. Let's upgrade that road. Shoot. I goofed on that. But can we move you here? And then come back underneath. Okay. Now come back. Upgrade the road. There. Hey, I got a question. VK, are you still on? In India, what kind of bandwidth do you guys get? Are you guys gigabit, or is it a little slower at these days? It's one thing I miss about where I was in Texas. I finally got to a place where I could get gigabit, and then I left. I was suffering with 500 meg for most of my time there in Houston, and then finally moved to more of a central area, if you will, and we got gigabit internet availability, and God, it was so nice. I don't think I've had but one location in my travels that has had anything over 500 meg. What about you, Eddie, and Austin? What's your internet like in your area? Do you get gigabit where you're at, or is it like that 5 to 300 megabit? All right, I think. Oh, mail. We were looking at that. Mail, and look like all of this down here is not doing well. So we could probably put one here. Probably put one here. Maybe down here. It's funny, this has gotten so much better. I remember before, you put one of these down, it didn't do anything, and now it gets green like really far away. Like you don't need to have 10 or 12 of these things. Looks like over here still needs more. Looking pretty good. This guy doesn't have any mail. Maybe a little bit down here. I don't know, looks pretty good down here already. Let's do this for like future proofing. And so Eddie, you're at 300. It's not terrible, man, for what it's worth. That's about the average that I've seen, to be honest. Do you have the ability to pay to get it higher than that? All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we got a couple over here. How high can you go in your area? Do you know off the top of your head? Unhappy, high noise. I mean, you're on a busy street. What else do you expect? Look at how that building. I mean, you have businesses beneath. I don't know, man. Like sometimes I don't get. You have businesses underneath you, and then you have businesses across the street. I guess it doesn't like that. Like these can't be near other businesses, even though they have businesses underneath them. It doesn't make sense. It's expensive, yeah. There's that plateau where, you know, you pay for what seems affordable, and it just goes really high really quick. I know what you mean. 2 gig, wow. All right. Let's see. Got that. I think. Oh, we got a couple over here. Abandoned. Just abandoned. It's fine. Can't do much with that. Companies do cycle. That's normal. Probably need to get the oil going down here next. And then, in fact, what we need to make sure we know. Oh wow, it comes all over here even. So it really goes like that. Like that. Now I can see it here where it actually is. All right. Guys, I think I'm gonna end here for today. I feel like we made pretty good progress on our downtown areas. We got a lot of new housing in, some business in. We even have some new skyscrapers in our rivaling towns. We've got some new office buildings in there. These guys look kind of cool. Look at them, kind of mirroring each other.
A driving advisory has
What
been
is this
issued
one
for
here?
the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
Bendy letters,
Please exercise caution if you must
news,
drive,
blogs, and
try to stay off
gossip.
the streets
I
until
mean,
conditions improve.
I couldn't have named it
This has
better.
been a local public service
So,
announcement.
welcome to the
Pending
city,
updates
Bendy
to our
letters.
power grid, the
This
city will be
one's Indie
experiencing
Lizard.
rolling blackouts.
Whatever.
We urge the
They're a
public to
software
remain
company,
calm during
apparently.
these breaks in service
So
and to
there you
follow
go.
the guidelines on the city's
Only
website
in
on how to plan
Coffee
for
City.
these temporary events. This has been a local
Yeah, we got
public
that,
service
and then we got
announcement.
this area here kind of going. We're back to needing more high-skilled
Second is
labor,
from home, so
so
send
probably need to
back
look a
your
little more
candles.
into our
Hour of musical delight.
elementary
Tonight, we are doing
schools. Are a little low.
musical tour of Italia.
Gosh, just like I have so many of those.
And culture. Que bon, as they say.
There's
And
so
an
many of
aria
them, man.
inspired by the
Like
inn from the
college,
song
there's an
of
elementary.
our guide.
I mean, do we need an elementary here because it's
Just
2
in,
blocks
Fraser,
away? I
if
don't
you're
really
thinking
know,
about
but
hitting the
that's
streets,
about
you
an
can
area that I
expect
can tell doesn't have
delays
one.
on the major roads, especially
I don't
during
know.
rush hour.
So many of them, though.
Seems like
Could probably put another one
everyone's
back
in a
over
hurry to
here,
get
maybe.
somewhere fast. It's worth slowing
Um,
down.
Anyway,
If
we'll
you
look
can,
into it.
plan your trip
So we'll do
outside the rush.
schooling,
Oh,
and then we got our
I'd rather be
highway to
down in
kind of
traffic
figure
than
out,
start thinking about everything all the time.
have it bend
Besides, if I
down
did
that
I'd
direction.
never
Bendy
get
letter
anywhere.
it down that direction
And on
there,
to our main feature
and then get it
story.
off
The
that
commercial
line, because then we've
district is
got
booming,
some,
as the area is
I think it was
attracting
ore
more
in one
high
area
end
and then a little bit of
Get the latest
fertile
in
land in the other
luxury
one. So we
while
got some
looking
work to do
good.
there.
You can now
And we still have
shop for
15 more
designer
tiles to buy,
shoes
so we
while
could probably
sipping
buy
a
some more into
fancy
here
local
and get kind of
Java
these areas
latte.
with
Or
some
so my wife tells me.
different
That's
zoning. I
good
think
for
we're going to get
business
away from this
and
grid
for the community.
look here. So we'll see what we can do.
We'll be back after.
I will be on again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. It could be a little before, a little bit after, but that's my target. Usually it's before. I'm not usually ever after, but be on the lookout. If you haven't already subscribed or followed me, please consider doing so. You'll get the notification when I go live and be able to keep up with all the changes of Coffee City. I appreciate everyone watching today. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Take care for now.